Hello everyone, today we're working on a border and I'm going to show you how I measure and break the border into interesting design and add a special touch to it. Okay, so today I'm going to take the piecing as my measuring line. If you see carefully at this piecing, you may see that there are repetitive blocks, especially these 9-patch tiny blocks. So I will use them as my guidelines to measure the quilt top properly, to measure the border properly, and be sure that I do the same precise measurement from top to bottom as I'm unrolling the quilt and rolling it onto the finished tube. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to find the very center of this little 9-patch block and mark a guideline for myself. So I measure here at the beginning. You may use a ruler. I'm eyeballing this. And I'll be showing you just the half of the border. Otherwise the video will be very long. Okay, so I found the center. The next step is this curved ruler involved. I'm taking this ruler and now I'm showing you how I will be quilting it. If I was quilting this, I wouldn't mark for myself anything, but it's just a question of experience. If you feel that you need draw the line, just go ahead and draw it. So first I'll show you the design that I'm going to quilt so you will understand the final result. I'm going to quilt one arc connecting this point on the bottom with the next point, like from this one all the curve to the bottom of the next point, then one more curve traveling to the next point. So I would be repeating the same quilting till the end of my border. Then I will go back and quilt the same curve on the opposite line, connecting upper points. When I quilt the basic guidelines for myself, I will go ahead and quilt extra line traveling 1/4 of an inch down from the top, creating a beautiful puffy line, like an outlining. Okay, here I made a little mistake. So you will see it quilted, will have a beautiful puffy line traveling around. So let's try quilting that and see how it looks finished. So this is the basic outlining that we have for our future design. And as you know, I like dense quilting, so now I'm going to fill all the shapes, leaving just the outlining without any extra quilting, and make them pop. So first of all, let's go and quilt something dense here in this outer areas to emphasize our design. I'll go with the loops because I already used that design in my quilt before, and I want to repeat it once again to connect the whole style into one piece, if you know what I mean. Okay, so now I'm going and feeling here I travel with a ruler. What else could look pretty here? I think really tiny pebbles or stippling or straight lines, parallel lines will look great and fill out the areas densely. But again, why I chose this design is only because I used it before and I want to connect the whole picture in one. The next step is filling out the inner shapes. This little diamond and this shape. And I'm going to play with some geometric lines and feathers to create a contrasting design. So here I'm just going to echo the same line and travel to the next area with a straight line. Like that. And then I use these lines that I quilted before for traveling into the next shape and create half a feather. travel inside the next shape. And here I want to add something interesting, so my next half of the feather will go to a different direction. So if in the previous one the bottom line was kind of a stem for me, so now I'm using the upper line as a stem. And to the next shape. And again, I'm using my bottom line. So it's time to go back and see what we got.